So I was going through all of my previous Bas B setups and I realized I kind of forgot to do one thing, a long range or max damage or slow paced setup for the weapon. And this thing's actually very good at doing that. So because my pace tends to be very fast, it kind of just slipped my mind and didn't even think to build a setup like that. I know they used it as a meta in Warzone at one point until they decided to nerf it, but over in multiplayer is an extremely good long-range option when built properly. So that's what we're covering today. Let's get into it. So for our first attachment, obviously, if you're going to be building out something for long range, you're probably going to want a magnified scope. And I personally like the Corio Eagle's Eye 2.5X. Obviously, you guys can run whatever you want here, but this is my preferred optic. Down here to a magazine, I'm going with the 45 round mag. Normally, I wouldn't even sniff this magazine, but because I'm building a slow-paced weapon, having a slower aim down sight speed isn't a massive deal, and having those extra bullets kind of is. You can pick up a bunch of enemies from range without having the choice to reload. At the end of the day, it is a preference. You can still go with the 30 or even the stock 20 if you want to. For an underbarrel, we have the Bruen Heavy Support Grip. This is my most used underbarrel on the channel. It controls your visual recoil, along with give you gun kick control, aiming out of sway, and horizontal recoil control. It's going to give you 10% of the gun kick, 8% of the horizontal recoil control, and of course, that fire aiming stability. For a muzzle, I am going with the Scratch 20L suppressor. This is going to be a preference style here. I wanted to try out the Scratch 20L simply because it is a suppressor and it keeps you off of the minimap while controlling visual recoil. But it doesn't really control real recoil, so it can become a problem for people if you're not the best at controlling recoil. So if you're one of those players that is good at controlling recoil, this is a very good option. However, if you need a little bit of assistance in that category, I would highly recommend going with the ZEM compensated flash hider here. You are going to slow down the weapon a little more, but it is going to do a very good job at controlling visual recoil control, along with vertical and horizontal recoil control. In our final attachment is the Bruen Venom Long Barrel. Rather self-explanatory when it comes to this attachment. We got to increase the damage range, and that's what this attachment does. We got 20% there to the damage range, 11% to the bullet velocity, along with some other small values there towards your recoil as well. So this is definitely not my choice of build, but I know there's a lot of LMG fans on the channel or slower paced weapon fans on the channel, and this does a very good job. And in the gameplay, you're going to see me take a ton of long range fights, and you're going to see how fast it kills. So like I stated, if you guys are looking for a little more recoil control, make sure you guys go with the ZEM compensated flash hider, or if you're pretty good at controlling recoil, that Scratch L20 suppressor is a good option. You got two options there. Here is also the rest of my loadout on the screen. If you guys wanted to copy this one down, we're going to jump over to Tetanus or Rust, whatever you want to call it, to feature this weapon. That way we get to feature the close range, medium range, and long range engagements with this particular build. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for me. Let's get into it. So I've never really done a long range Bas B setup, so that's basically what we're trying to do today. In Warzone, the long-range Bas B was a meta for sure. So I wanted to do the same here over in multiplayer to see how effective it is. Unfortunately, I'm not really a slow-paced kind of player, but I can make it work. I've done it in the past. I'm sure I could do it again. I've done it with LMGs, I've done it with assault rifles. I can always make long-range weapons work because there are people who enjoy these slow-paced weapons. You know what I mean? Holy crap, this guy has got my number. We're giving him this so he can slow his roll. That's him. Revenge. That was a long shot. That was a good long shot. I know how these spawns work. My teammates over... Where the hell? Where was he? It's my arch nemesis right there. Yeah, there they are. Swapping mags. We're hitting the long shots. Another chopper.
Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Dusted them.
Advanced UAV's locked in. We're getting close to that swarm. We're gonna hit the advance now.
Hardpoint relocating. Secure the target area.
There's our swarm. Now we get to... I don't want to say I'm gonna move, but I can definitely move a little more, you know? Hit me with that slide cancel, damn.
Tossing Semtex. Cover is down.
I'm trying to move, but they keep pushing me.
Swapping mags. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Okay, I want to get out of here. I'm gonna go.
Loading fresh mag.
Don't see this as being a good place to be.
Enemy UAV active. Semtex out. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. Hostile spotted. Friendly UAV online. Swapping mags. Under fire.
I'm on a 21. I'm trying to move up the map. They're not really giving me the opportunity to do so here. See what I mean? They're just running into my bullets.
Fresh mag. Target spotted.
Yeah, they're literally just running. They're spawn trapped in that. Whoa.
Swapping mags.
And now they spawned at me. Listen, I mean, what do you want me to do? Run into them? That sounds like a bad idea, right?
Tossing Semtex. I'm taking rounds. Revenge is petty, but I'm not above it. Thermite, take cover. Too many wounds. Changing mag.
I'm trying not to sit in the same dang spot, you know what I mean? But they keep spawning in front of me when I stand there.
Friendly care package on the way. The enemy holds the lead. Clock ticking. Friendly mosquito deployed. Confirming next hardpoint. Out. I make friendly. Don't shoot. Swapping mags. I survived much worse. Revenge is petty, but I'm not above it. Changing mag. Under fire. Friendly guardian inbound. Dusted them. Loading fresh
I got a
mag.
feeling they're gonna stay spawning right there.
Hardpoint
Or right on me, sure.
friendly UAV online.
Stuck me. Nice job, wizard. I'm trying to get a little more aggressive with it, you know? I don't want to...
Sniper KIA.
I don't want to play boring.
Loading fresh mag. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Standing by. Drop their sniper. Taking rounds. Stand by. Swapping mags.
Now I'm at least in another portion of the map, so you can't say I'm camping.
Dusted them.
This wizard guy with his thermites.
Loading fresh mag. Throwing grenade.
Ow.
Inside the perimeter.
Okay, I am 2 kills from a swarm here.
Mags.
Definitely advanced UAV. Yup. He's above me. Dang it, wizard. Snuck away from me. Swarm! Alright, we don't choke this one now. I'm gonna hold it for a second. I'm gonna hold my swarm until my chopper's done is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna hit that.
Secure the target area. Loading fresh mag. Changing mag. Covering you. Stun grenade out. Swapping mags. Friendly mosquito active. Watch out. One down.
Oh my god, I am frying.
Calling in a drone swarm. Stun grenade. Ammo's running low.
Okay. Let the swarm do its thing. I'm out of bullets.
Ammo here. Changing mag.
That's 100. Oh, they're leaving the game. Weenies. Weenies. I mean, I would leave too.
Semtex out. Loading fresh mag.
That's gonna be it.
MGB isn't go.
I mean, there's no point. There's a little more time, but there's no point. They all left. That's it. 128 freaking kills. I would definitely say a long-range Bas B is a viable choice.